Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Argentina World Cup run through. Of course, this is the knockout stages, hoping to get further than just the round of 16 as Argentina did in real life. We've Denmark rather than France for the round of 16 game. With regards to the other rounds, as you can see, Portugal beaten Egypt, France have beaten Croatia, Brazil have Korea, Belgium, Colombia, Poland have Tunisia, England knocked out in the groups, Serbia have Germany, we've Denmark of course, and then we will face, if we win this game, the winner of Spain versus Uruguay. So some unexpected teams in the groups, or in the knockouts, sorry, progressing from the groups, Serbia, Tunisia, Egypt. Other than that though, maybe you might have said Korea probably wouldn't have advanced. You might have said Mexico ahead of Korea in that group. But we'll have to wait and see how we can get on here against Denmark. I'd like to win the tournament with Argentina. I haven't necessarily excelled with any games so far, but hopefully we can put together some decent performances in the knockout stages and improve as we go and get ourselves to the final. That's the aim. We'll see if we can do it. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Let me know which nation you'd like to see me do next. And we'll start with Denmark and take it from there. Serrano and Saldi. We may have only drawn against Nigeria, but I did feel like the starting 11 was better the way around it was for that game. Aguero gets off to a great start, but Cassius Schmeichel makes the save. So with that in mind, I am starting Dybala at cam, Di Maria wide left, Messi still wide right, and Aguero at striker with Biglia and Mascherano holding. And then we've got Ansaldi at right back rather than Marcano, who's just average at best. Although so far in this game I've been average at best, but we had the one chance through Sergio, and hopefully we shall get a couple more. Kionis is still in behind though for Denmark, but we should clear that. Somehow able to get that away safely. Di Maria will set up maybe a counter-attack, although Mascherano's not exactly the fastest. As he looked for Messi, bring that down Leo, I can't. Biglia through the gap to Sergio Aguero, looking for Dybala. Get the shot off early. Finish, Paulo. Oh, I rate that very much. Fired in at the near post. He might not have had the opportunity in the World Cup in real life, but we're certainly giving him the opportunity here in the knockout stages, and he's taking it. He has underperformed for me in the group stages, but that is exactly what I needed to unlock this game. 1-0 Argentina. Ankerson. Jurgensen out to Yusuf Paulsen. Wait for the delivery to come in. Oh, Tagliafico couldn't quite keep that in play. Intercepted it nicely, but it just wouldn't quite settle for him. Eriksson does have, of course, this superb delivery from set pieces. Thankfully, Nicolas Otamendi wins the header. Chelsea's Andreas Christensen finds Delaney. Don't know who he plays for. Werder Bremen, I think, but I might be completely wrong. Sisto runs into Marcos Rojo. If I can find the ball here, we can send Leo Messi away, and he can send Sergio Aguero away. And from their own corner here, Denmark, they might be conceding a second here to Argentina. Andreas Christensen has done superbly well to stay with Sergio Aguero there and then get a block on the shot. Disappointed in Sergio there for not being able to get away from the man, so much so that he had the space to get the shot off properly and unchallenged. Here's Jurgensen in the box for Denmark now. He's getting a little bit end-to-end here towards the end of this first half. I'd like to think we can see it out and get to half-time with the lead still intact, but that might not be the case. Sisto into the middle. And if it weren't for Tagliafico's interception there or the crossbar, it may well not have been the case. I'm going to try and actually get this centrally here to Dybala, and Messi's taken his time in getting forward. He has now done so. Beautiful ball from Dybala considering the angle that he was at. Messi with a good turn and the drop inside, but unfortunately cleared away by the defender. He might still have another opportunity. Oh, Aguero backed away from that rather than coming towards it. Never mind. It will be 1-0 to Argentina at half-time. Don't say I've jinxed myself. It will be 1-0 to Argentina at half-time. And hopefully that will still be the case come the final whistle as well. Di Maria. Back in there to Dybala. Out wide to Ansaldi. That's that back to Mash. Aguero around the corner to Dybala again. Sergio Aguero fluffed his lines earlier, and he's let that one run a little bit too far. But can he find the pass into Biglia? Yes, he can. Now both sides have hit the woodwork. They hit that bar at that end, and we've hit the post at that end. Now win that header. Oh, go with your head, pal. Bloody hell, what are you going to try and knock it back over your head with your feet like that for? He goes up with his head there. It's a simple header, and we're back in. Right, Di Maria accelerating away and kicks that straight against Yusuf Paulsen. A frustrating start to the second half, but at least they haven't had an opportunity yet, he says. I asked you to head it, and he's just not tried to do anything. Thankfully, Otamendi is responding to my commands with the controller. Bloody hell, this Argentina side is trying its hardest to screw me over here. Demisi. Was inside there to Delaney. Across to Mascherano. Sorry, to Ankerson. I was in control of Mascherano. Quickly out wide with Dybala there, looking for Di Maria. Aguero will make that run down the channel. That's a nice ball. And can Sergio Aguero get away from the defenders this time? We might not need to if we can get it. Oh, Dybala. He finds Messi there. That's 2-0 and that's game over. I can't quite believe we haven't been able to do that. Tagliafico pull this back here to Di Maria. Cross there to Mascherano. Messi still there out wide. Take a touch. Lose possession. Aguero wins it back. Messi should get to that first and has done. And there's Biglia. Oh, what a finish! Lucas Biglia. Top bins from 25 yards. I didn't really have any other option in that situation, so I just hit it. What a goal! Argentina 2, Denmark 0. That might be game over now. Stunning finish. Now, what do you not want to do against Denmark? Give them a free kick. It's a little bit further out than I thought it was. I thought it was a bit more central and a bit closer. They played the advantage, and actually, or even though they have had the chance that goes narrowly wide, I thought the original free kick was a little bit more central where play had continued to flow. Oh, but they have scored anyway from the resulting set piece. Good header from the corner. Argentina lacking height in there defensively from set pieces, and Denmark using theirs. Andreas Christensen pulls one back for the Danes. It's 2-1 with 10 minutes to go. Let's get there. Nicely done, Tagliafico. Dybala into Tagliafico again. Alejandro Gomez was desperate to make that overlapping run and then just ran back to cover in at left back, which has completely scuppered me there. Yusuf Paulsen up against Nicolas Otamendi. It's Paulsen that comes away with possession. He's going to have the pace to get away from it. It's a delicious delivery as well, and Pione Sister comes very close to equalising for Denmark in stoppage time at the end of the second half. Luckily for me, he wasn't able to find the target. I didn't think Aguero was going to win that header. I'm tempted just to try and keep possession in this situation. Not that I need to, because the final whistle's gone. The quarter-finals beckon for Argentina. The question is, are we playing Spain or are we playing Uruguay? Neither of which, on that performance or the group stage performance, I'm too confident of beating. It will be Spain that we play. They beat Uruguay by 1-0. Brazil beat Korea 3-1. Belgium beat Colombia 4-0. Germany 3, Serbia 0. And Poland win 4-1 against Tunisia. Germany-Poland in the quarterfinals will be one hell of a tie. France beat Portugal in their quarter-final, and I couldn't quite see who won the next one. It was Brazil-Belgium. It's 2-1 to Belgium. Is that a sign of things to come in real life? I'm not sure. We shall wait and see. Spain versus Argentina and Germany versus Poland coming up next. De Gea in goal for Spain. They're playing a 4-3-3. Carvajal, Piqué, Ramos, Alba. They've got Thiago Alcantara on the bench, as well as Koke. So it's Iliada alongside Busquets and Javi Martinez in midfield. David Silva, Costa and Isco up top as a front three. No sign of Andres Iniesta at all. Of course, you know my starting lineup. It's unchanged from the previous game. This is going to be the toughest test so far. Tagliafico trying to close down David Silva. Of course, he's had a big pace boost for the World Cup mode, so he's nowhere near as slow as he is in regular Ultimate Team or regular FIFA. Tagliafico gets it down the line there to Di Maria, who will somehow manage to squeeze it to Dybala. Messi might win this header and has done. And the thing is, they've got Jordi Alba at left back, so I'm not exactly going to be outpacing their wing backs at any point. I might be able to with Di Maria with Carvajal, but Carvajal definitely has the physicality on Angel Di Maria. So, case in point, I'm still probably going to struggle when it comes to playing out wide, so I may be forced to move slightly more centrally in this one with Dybala and Sergio Aguero. And even if Aguero continues to play as poorly as he did against Denmark, I might be forced to look to Gonzalo Higuain earlier than the hour mark or so to ensure that perhaps we have a little bit more physicality up top. I wanted to start with the pace of Aguero though, because you never know, you might just get a little bit lucky with the lack of pace of Javi Martinez and Sergio Busquets in their central midfield. If I can get Aguero to maybe hold up the play like this, and then Dybala can run off me, we might have a little bit of luck centrally. But there are a number of red shirts, as you can tell, in that central area, and I don't feel like I'm going to be that effective out wide. So I don't know what to expect from this game, other than Spain to play very good possession football and me to probably struggle. But that would be realistic. Argentina genuinely are an average side right now in real life. Yes, they've Lionel Messi, Sergio Aguero, Paulo Dybala, etc. But from the front 3 or 4 backwards, there is nothing world-class about Argentina whatsoever. They are a distinctly average team, and Diego Costa has given Spain, who are distinctly not an average team, a 1-0 lead. Nice drop of the shoulder, little 1-2, and then outside the right foot of the post. Spain 1, Argentina 0. This might be the end of this run, although I was hoping to get Argentina to the final. I'll have to wait and see if I can pull it round. Di Maria in there to Aguero. Nicely to Biglia. Scored a great goal in the last game, and he might be able to do something similar in this one if it weren't for David De Gea putting off a good save. Messi to take the corner. Marcus Rojo could be underneath this. In fact, I think it was Piqué that got his head to it to clear it away. Mascherano brings it down and under control and will work it back centrally. Here's Otamendi. Here's Dybala. Good footwork as expected. Biglia. Back to Dybala. Back to Biglia. Forward there. Oh, why is it Marcus Rojo? Why does it have to be Rojo? Dybala. Penalty given! Not sure if that was a foul. Javi Martinez through the back of Paulo Dybala. I will need a replay to decide whether that genuinely is a penalty or not. Javi Martinez is clearly incensed and doesn't think the referee has given the right decision there. Let's have a closer look. Dybala gets it under control, and you can't really tell from the angle whether Martinez actually gets anything on the ball. We'll have a closer look from a different angle. Right, let's see. Does Javi Martinez get anything on the ball, or does he just get the man? We'll have a look. Dybala takes the touch, and Martinez, well, I think quite clearly wins the ball there. He's caught Dybala's right foot with his, or Dybala's left foot with his right, but does he get some contact on the ball as well at the same time? Let's have a look from an aerial angle. Martinez is going to come in here. I mean, I don't think that's a penalty, but I'm not going to argue. Lionel Messi will step up, and Lionel Messi will pull us back on level terms. Argentina 1, Spain 1. Not over yet. Diego Costa out-muscled by Marcus Rojo. Look for Dybala through the middle there. Di Maria's looking to make moves. Try and play it on the outside the defender. Okay. Actually ended up just playing it to the different man, but never mind. I've still got possession, I guess. There's Mascherano in the middle. If Aguero can find some space, I'll be able to go one way, drop the shoulder, send Sergio Ramos, and not score because David De Gea is a pretty good goalkeeper. Whew. Nearly. Messi with the delivery. Up we go. Otamendi! Oh, wide. Thiago Alcantara on Phil Iliadamendi for Spain. Mash. Messi. Can I shake Jordi Alba? Maybe. You're offside there, Sergio. I can't play it to you. Let's try the Blurb spin again. It's worked wonderfully well, and Lionel Messi could lay this in front of Paulo Dybala, or he could completely ignore what I tried to do with the pass and give it to someone else entirely, and now I'm caught on the counter-attack and I might end up conceding, and I'll be absolutely furious if I do. Get away from me, Diego Costa. Oh, that's so annoying. Dybala was just waiting to be played in there, and it played the ball across towards Di Maria rather than the man that was just rushing through in space in the middle. That's infuriating. I might not be able to create a better opportunity between now and the end of the game. Having Martinez into the middle, and if it weren't for Mascherano's intervention, I might well have been 2-1 down myself rather than going 2-1 up. Dybala, forward there to Aguero. Nice turn, but Sergio Ramos stayed with me. Dybala's made a great run, and the pass is decent. Now, can I get away from Piqué? Yes. Dybala, the whip's good. The save's even better from David De Gea. Now, do I make a change? I'm not going to yet. Messi with delivery again. Who's underneath that? Diego Costa. Koke on now. I might make a change to my midfield, actually, and bring Ava Banega on just for an extra little bit of creativity. Just Please, number 16, Rojo, show some sort of movement. He did the wonder in the group stage for Argentina, but he's not been doing anything for me in a forward manner in this game so far. I'm going to take Di Maria off for Alejandro Gomez. I'm going to bring Eva Banega on for Mascherano, and I'm going to bring Higuain on for Aguero. And let's see if those three changes can spark us going in front and sending ourselves through to a World Cup semi-final. Banega. Forward into Higuain. Should I have played that through? I'm not sure. Gonzalo. He's Eva Banega. Bit of space. It's going to drop to Gonzalo Higuain! Who in typical Gonzalo Higuain in an Argentina shirt when the pressure is on fashion misses the target and doesn't score. Shit. To Alejandro Gomez. He got absolutely chopped there. I'll poke that through for Dybala, who could look for Higuain, who could spin and find Messi! Argentina 2, Spain 1 with 6 minutes to go. Cometh the moment, cometh the man. Oh, Leo, thank you. When I went 1-0 down early-ish on, I was absolutely certain that I was going to go out. But with moments left, we should be going through. Still got possession, that's all that matters at this particular moment in time. Messi's got some space to run into, and Thiago can't keep with him. Now Messi's got a man at the back post that he can stand the ball up to try and find, and it probably would have found him if De Gea hadn't intercepted. Piqué showed great strength there. There's 3 minutes added on at the end of the half here. Isco to Rodrigo. No, he's got some pace that I need to worry about, and he's going to utilise it here as well. Biglia trying to stay with him. Lunge for possession. I thought that came off Rodrigo, and I was going to get my own throw in and see the game out. Rodrigo inside here to Koke. You can tell by the clock that time has run out for Spain. And now it's fully gone as well. Absolutely superb. Oh, Argentina in a World Cup semi-final against all odds against a very good Spanish team that actually didn't create as many chances as it felt like they did. France, Belgium is the other semi. Now, who's going to win that? I've got Germany. Belgium into the final against France on penalties. Will I join them and put the suit on for the next video, or will Germany join them and I'll feel completely deflated? Let's go find out. Oh, Messi! Right then, it's time for the Germans. Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Boateng, Hummels, Hector. Goretzka on the bench, Emre Can and Sami Khedira in those two holding roles. Müller, Ozil and Royce, and then presumably Timo Werner up top. Dangerous. Free kick for Germany in the opening stages. Marco Royce will deliver it into the box and deliver it well. Biglia heads that up and away. Mascherano in there to Di Maria and will get it across to Messi. Counter-attacking opportunity right at the very beginning of the game. Messi will look for Aguero, who will get there. Joshua Kimmich isn't the fastest of wing-backs, and Aguero turns his side well, and Sergio Aguero puts too much behind the ball, cuts across it, and sees it fly well high and wide of the target. I can't believe I've missed that. 5 minutes in, I should be 1-0 up. Royce driving around the outside. Cuts it back well. Ozil with a turn. Pulls that back well. Ozil again. Timo Werner. Oh, Sergio Romero does just enough. Just enough to keep that out with his feet. Royce will deliver. Deliver well, but Mascherano heads away. Here's Müller. Heavy touch, but I can't get to him. Oh, I thought I could with that. Oh, thankfully, he's turned back into me. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that. Dybala through the gap there to Sergio Aguero. Messi's made a great run. Now, can I play the right through ball? That wasn't the through ball I wanted, but it may still end up in a chance for us on goal. Messi with a turn, looking to put it back. It'll drop back to Messi and deflected off someone, and it's in the back of the net. I have no idea who that came off. None. Was it the goalkeeper? Was it a defender? I've no idea. I'm going to need the replay. I tried to put it back to the number 6 there running through, and I think that's come off Neuer. Was the original shot was off target, and no, it's come off the face of Mats Hummels, it seems. We'll find out in a moment when the little graphic will pop up. The original shot was most certainly off target. But the game has given the goal to Messi. Surely that was headed off target there for Messi, that shot. It looked like it was going well wide. At least from the angle we saw. Was that maybe bending in? that's going wide, surely. That's going wide. It definitely goes in off Mats Hummel's face. What is that bending in? No, it's definitely going wide, isn't it? It's definitely going wide. I think that should go down as a Mats Hummel's own goal, but I'm sure Leo will take it. 1-0 Argentina. Özil to Werner. He's got zero support right now, as the German midfield line is very deep, but he's got the pace to get away from me, which will free up the time for support to arrive. Here is Timo Werner again, back into Emre Can. Not sure which way he's going to go. Sami Khedira. Özil. Don't know when he's left. Don't let him on either foot, to be fair. He's good enough with either to cause me problems. And Aguero, if I'd have let that run a little bit, I might have been able to get away from Mats Hummels a little bit better. Lovely little McGeady spin. That will Blurb spin even. And Aguero, good save by Neuer. It was comfortable, really. Dybala ended up on the floor. And somehow the balls end up back at Sergio Aguero's feet. Here's Lucas Biglia. Well, why not? Oh, he's done it again! Lucas Biglia. It's 2-0 in the semi-final to Argentina. That one's arguably better than the first. What a finish from the central midfielder. I only tried it because it worked earlier on. I would never ordinarily go for long shots with Lucas Biglia, but what a strike again from the holding midfielder. The AC Milan man drives us 2-0 in front here against the Germans. Werner. Oh, Mascherano's won that back quite nicely. Unfortunately, it's fallen straight to Emre Can. Özil with an uncharacteristically low 90% passing accuracy. Let's see what they can do here, trying to get themselves back in it now, Germany. They have kept possession well, and they haven't created any opportunities, really. Emre Can gives that away. Otamendi closes it down. Khedira quickly sweeps that out to Royce. Can involved again. Özil. Werner trying to hold him up. Can I do so? Don't give a pen! No! It's very similar to the Javi Martinez one against Spain in my favour. This time it goes against me. Oh, I think it's a case of man and ball again. We'll have a look at the replay. Under control and... No, that's just not a very good tackle from Otamendi. Marco Royce steps up. I think he's going to go left. He does! And Sergio Romero saves. Now, can they do something from the corner? Özil to step up. 61% possession Germany have had so far. They have dominated it. Muller trying to flick that on at the near post, but it's over the bar. They might live to regret missing that penalty, Germany. They will certainly regret it at half-time, but will they come full-time? We will find out. Di Maria, Sergio Aguero, good footwork, good tackle. Muller, nowhere near the ball. Messi to Christian Ansaldi. Do I go for the ball to the back post? I'll try it. Di Maria is there, and I fancied him aerially against Kimmich. Unfortunately, it was straight at Neuer, and that will be half-time. We are halfway to a World Cup final with Argentina. 45 to go. Tagliafico forward into Di Maria. To Otamendi. Pings it across. And Saldi. Mascherano. Oh, it's given away. I was lucky that that fell to Mascherano. Look at the way Germany are pressing now. Aguero, Dybala, I'll dink it looking for Messi. Can I get there? No, Jonas Hector does well, but we'll take the throw in dangerous territory for Germany. And Saldi to Messi, and I'll look to cross it early. And Di Maria could be there, and is, but it's a superb save from Manuel Neuer. He had a chance at the end of the first half with a header, Di Maria, out-jumping Joshua Kimmich at the back post. Started the second half in the same manner, but again, Manuel Neuer firmly equal to it. They've been poor going forward, Germany. Very disappointing. It's Timo Werner. Oh, Tagliafico has nutmegged himself, and it's fallen kindly for Thomas Muller, who could bring up Germany back into the game. Oh, it's going to fall for Werner. How he squeezed that in from such a narrow angle, I'm not sure. But how lucky did Germany want to get throughout that whole move? They're back in it with less than half an hour to play. But, oh, how has he squeezed that in from there? It's practically on the line. That is the narrowest of narrow angles. And he scored the goal off the far post. Ridiculous finish from Timo Werner. 2-1. Game well and truly on. Saldi, essentially to Dybala, who's about to depart. Özil tackled. Biglia, who's also about to depart, actually. I'm replacing my entire midfield three. Mascherano, Biglia and Dybala are all going to go off. Lanzini, Banega and Paredes are all going to come on as I try and just keep my midfield engine alive to keep Germany out for the remaining 20 minutes or so. Tagliafico forward there to Di Maria. If I can get a third goal, then I'd like to think that I certainly will make it through. Biglia is taking things into his own hands here. And that's a lovely ball through to Paulo Dybala. And can he hold off Joshua Kimmich? Yes, he can. He can't get it past Neuer, though. Manuel Neuer is outrageous. How has he stopped that? He's made a couple of ridiculous saves in this game, Manuel Neuer. Most certainly keeping Germany in it. But time is running out for the Germans. And we are getting closer and closer to our World Cup final place. Müller. Khedira. Forward they're looking for Antonio Rudiger's come on as a substitute here. Jonas Hector to Marco Reus. Back to Khedira. Keeping possession in the way that they have done throughout the entirety of the game here, Germany. But will it work? They'll have the chance from a set piece. They have conceded from corners in this run through. Ozil will whip it in. And Khedira helps that on, but we will get it away. Lanzini, please. Oh, I need the support, and it's just not arriving at the minute. Time that right. Aguero's in behind. Come on, Sergio. You've not done much for me all tournament so far. That remains to be the case. Maybe I should have gone near post or taken my time and done the driven low just to make sure. I hope I don't regret that. As things stand, Germany will most certainly regret missing their penalty because that would have sent us to extra time. But that does reach Aguero and that won't reach Lanzini. How many minutes added on at the end of the game? It's going to be crucial. Just the 2. Kroos to Stindl. Still to Müller. Inside to Kroos again. Forward to Ozil. Rudiger goes for the switch rather than playing in the man that was running on the overlap. That might have been the wrong ball to play. Müller. They need to get it in the box and they need to do it now. Stindl gives it away. Otamendi. Yes! World Cup final for Argentina. 2 tournaments in a row. And payback for the semi-final defeat against Germany last time around as well. But who will we be playing? That's the question. Was it Belgium and France? Oh no, it was Belgium, wasn't it? It was already decided. Belgium. It's an Argentina-Belgium World Cup final. The suits will be on for the game tomorrow. Do not miss it. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, whether it's this series or the Leverkusen series, which continues to go on from strength to strength. But for now, Messi makes it to another World Cup final. Can he win for the very first time? We'll find out tomorrow.